Are you looking at moving to Toronto? Do you have kids? If you answer yes to those two questions, then this video is for you as I go over the top 5 schools here in Toronto, and we're getting into it right after this. Hey, what's going on? My name is Brad Gates with Right at Home Realty, and I'm a local realtor here in the Greater Toronto Area. If you are looking at learning everything about what it's like to eat, sleep, play, live, everything right here in the Greater Toronto Area, then this channel's for you. So be sure to check out some of my other videos and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to click that little notification bell. That way you're notified each and every time I do post new videos. On top of when I do go live, you'll be notified so that if you do have questions that are related to this market or just real estate questions in general, it gives you a great opportunity to reach out, and I do my best to answer all those questions. If you've subscribed in the past, don't try and subscribe again because it will actually unsubscribe you. In this video, I'm going to be covering off the top 5 schools here in Toronto as ranked by the Fraser Institute. So if you've never heard of the Fraser Institute, it's a ranking system that pretty much has ranked all of the schools in Ontario, and then they give them a rating out of 10. So the provincial average is 6, and this gives you a great opportunity to see how the top 5 schools in Toronto will actually measure up against the rest of Ontario as a whole. I have people reaching out from all over the world that are looking to relocate here, and I absolutely love it. So if you are looking to move to or from the Greater Toronto Area, be sure to call, text, email, send the carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you, and I'm here to make your move and relocation go so much easier. I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get right into it. So our 5th best school in Toronto is actually a 3-way tie with a ranking of 9.2 out of 10. So these 3 schools that are actually tied is Our Lady of Perpetual Help Catholic School, John Ross Robertson Junior Public School, and then Cottenham Junior Public School. For this, so the first one of the 3, Our Lady of Perpetual Help Catholic School, is located at the St. Clair Avenue and Mount Pleasant Road type area. You're seeing the boundary map on the screen right now to give you an idea of where you would need to live if you did want to go to this school, or sorry, you wanted your kids to go to this school. You're also seeing the scores since 2016 to give you an idea of how the school has been doing over the last 4 years. If you are looking to move to an area that your children would be able to go to this school, the main areas that you would want to focus in is going to be Rosedale Moore Park, and then a very small section of Cabbagetown, South Street, Jamestown. Also, a little part of the Annex, and then another area of the Yonge and St. Clair type area. Our second of the 3 schools that are tied for number 5 is John Ross Robertson Junior Public School. So this is a school that's located in the Avenue Road and Glencairn area. The boundary map that you're seeing on the screen right now is kind of from south of Glencairn to north, just about around Lawrence Avenue. And then it starts at Yonge Street, and then it goes west to halfway between Avenue Road and Bathurst, just to give you an idea of where you would need your children to be living in order to go to this school. You're seeing the screen right now has the scores since 2016, which again gives you an idea of how the school's been doing over the last 4 years. And the main areas that you would want to be focusing in if you did want your children to go to this school would be Lawrence Park South, and then Bedford Park Northtown. And it's one of the nicest schools that I've ever seen. You're seeing pictures of it kind of right now. It does look like a school that would be used in movies to pretty much show what a school in a nice neighborhood would actually look like. The third of the 3 schools that are tied for the 5th best schools in Toronto is Cottenham Junior Public School. So this is a school that's located in the Avenue and Davenport area. The school boundary map that you're seeing on the screen right now, it goes from about Marlborough Avenue up north to just south of Farnham, and then it starts at Yonge Street, and then it goes west to about Avenue Road. You're seeing a map to better understand the exact kind of boundaries for the reason of it's hard to explain it. The scores you're seeing on the screen right now are from 2016, 17, 18, and 19, which gives you an idea of how the school's been doing over the last few years to see kind of how it's been trending. If you are looking to move to this area so that your children can go to this school, then the main areas you're going to want to be focusing in on is the Young St. Clair area and then a small section of Rosedale Moore Park. Our fourth school of the 5 with a ranking of a 9.3 out of 10 is St. Michael's Choir Junior School. So this is a school that has fees, and because it's got fees, there's not necessarily a boundary map. It was just kind of be like, you audition to get in, you're okay paying the fees, then you can go, but you have to be accepted into it. The fee schedule for 2020 to 2021 sits at about $7,000 per year. It is an all-boys school, and you do have to apply and audition, like I had mentioned a little bit earlier. And the main focus for this school would be the music and the choir. So you can even go onto their website and you can hire their choir for different events like weddings, funerals, other functions that you would have where you would want a choir to be there. You're seeing the scores on the screen now from 2016, 17, 18, and 19. Again, to give you a little bit of a better idea of how the school's been doing over the last little while. And back when I was in high school, and we would be playing against the St. Mike's, the high school version of this school, and we would play there at St. Mike's Arena, and it would be like the arena would be packed with all the students from St. Mike's. They would go there to cheer the team on. So it was a school that does have good school spirit. Our third top school with a ranking of 9.4 out of 10 is Northbound School. And so this is an area, school that is in the Don Mills, York Mills area. Again, it's a private school and the tuition fees are steep for this school. If you go onto their website to give an idea of what the classrooms look like, you'll see why they're so expensive. But the tuition fees for 2020 to 2021 range from $19,000 in kindergarten all the way up to $34,500 per year if you were an international student. You're seeing the scores on the screen since 2016, which will give you an idea of how it's been doing over the last little while. It ranks well consistently, but at tuition fees like that, you would kind of expect that maybe it would be closer to the 10, just because it didn't come in cheap, but it is a nice school and it's been consistently ranked very well. Our second school with a ranking of 9.9 out of 10 is Rosedale Junior Public School. So this is a school that is within the Rosedale Valley Drive and Mount Pleasant Road area. You're seeing the boundary map on the screen right now to give you an idea of where you would need to live if you wanted your children to go to this school. You are seeing the scores on the screen right now since 2016 to give you an idea of how the school has been doing over the last few years. It's been consistently ranked very well, so it does give a good indication that this is a good school that if you wanted your children to go to, you would be making the right decision on that. The main areas that you would be focusing in on if you wanted to move to an area that your children would be going to this school would be Rosedale Moore Park. But again, if it was important your children go to this school, before fully purchasing anything, you would want to confirm based on the address that it does fall within the boundary map. And our number one school in Toronto with a ranking of a perfect 10 out of 10 score from the Fraser Institute is Whitney Junior Public School. This is a school that's within the Mount Pleasant Road and St. Clair Avenue East kind of area. You're seeing the boundary map on the screen right now to give you an idea of where you would need to be living if you wanted your children to go to this school. You're also seeing the scores since 2016 to see how it's been doing over the last few years, and it's been consistently ranked very well. Main areas, again, that you would want to be focusing in on if you wanted your children to go to this school would be the Rosedale Moore Park area. But again, before you actually purchase anything, you always want to go onto the Durham District School Board to confirm based on that address that it does fall within the boundary map. Just a quick summary, if you are looking to move, then you do want to pay attention to school rankings because areas that have good schools tend to attract a consistent amount of people that do want to move into those areas. It's also good for your children's development. If they're going to a good school, it's going to help them in making sure that you're giving them all the tools possible. And by having a good school, it's definitely going to help with that. House values will consistently appreciate as well because you're going to have a constant flow of people that are moving to that area, because some people, when they're looking to move to an area, they're focused more on good schools than they are kind of neighborhoods. All five, well, 7 of the top schools that were ranked in Toronto, they do fall within the same kind of area, which would be from the Gardner up north to the 401, and then it runs from about the Don Valley Parkway all the way west to about the Allen. So just to give you a good area to focus in on if you're looking to move to Toronto, majority of the schools in this area, they do rank well. Well, that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like it and share it with maybe people that you know that are looking to move to Toronto as well. If you want to know everything about living in the Greater Toronto Area, what it's like to eat, sleep, play, live, everything right here in Toronto or neighboring cities such as Pickering, Ajax, Whitby, Oshawa, then subscribe to the channel and click that little bell. That way you're notified each and every time I do post new videos. I post new videos every single Friday, and then the odd time I do go live, which gives an opportunity for you to ask any questions you have related to either neighborhoods or just real estate questions in general. That it gives you an opportunity to ask, and I do my best to answer those questions. If you have subscribed already, please don't try and subscribe again. It will unsubscribe you. I have people reaching out from all over the world that are looking to move here, and I absolutely love it. So if you are looking at relocating here, you can call, text, email, send the carrier pigeon, whatever's easiest for you, and I'm here to make your move and relocation go so much easier. Check out the rest of my channel to become familiar with my different videos that I have out there. Thanks for watching, and until next time.